My name is Angela Morrison, and I'm 34 years old. I have warm brown skin, dark eyes that have seen too much sadness lately, and long black hair that I used to style carefully every morning when life felt normal. Now, most days, I just pull it back in a simple ponytail. I'm standing at the Greyhound station in downtown Memphis, holding my daughter Maya's small hand. She's only 5, with bright eyes and 2 puffy pigtails tied with yellow ribbons. The afternoon sun beats down on us, and Maya keeps tugging at my sleeve, asking when our bus will come. 3 years. That's how long my husband Marcus has been gone. 3 years since he walked out that door saying he needed to find himself, leaving me with the 2-year-old and a mortgage I couldn't afford on my dental assistant salary. 3 years of silence, no phone calls, no letters, no child support. And then, 2 months ago, got the call. Marcus had been in a car accident. He was alive, but badly hurt. He was in a hospital in Atlanta, asking for me, his family. Well, they made it clear I wasn't welcome anymore. His mother, Patricia, told me over the phone in that cold voice of hers, "Marcus needs family right now, Angela. Real family. You two have been separated for years. It's time you moved on." When I insisted on visiting, she stopped returning my calls. When I showed up at their house, no one answered the door, though I could see the curtains move. So I did what any woman with a backbone would do. I sold what little jewelry I had left, borrowed money from my sister Denise, and bought Maya and me bus tickets to Atlanta. If Marcus wanted to see me, nothing was going to stop me. Not his family, not my empty bank account, not my pride. That's where I am now. Waiting, hoping, praying that the man I married is still in there somewhere. The bus is late, of course. Maya is getting restless, swinging my hand back and forth, humming a song from her cartoons. I'm lost in my thoughts, staring at nothing, when I hear the sound of an engine purring beside us. I turn my head. A sleek black Mercedes has pulled up to the curb. The windows are tinted, and for a moment, my heart skips. Then the passenger window rolls down, and I see her, Vanessa, Marcus's younger sister. She's always been beautiful, light makeup, perfectly styled hair, designer sunglasses perched on her head. Today, she's wearing a cream-colored blazer that probably costs more than my monthly rent. She looks at me, and there's something in her expression I can't quite read. Not the warmth we once shared, but not hostility either. "Get in," she says quietly. "I need to tell you something important." I hesitate. My grip tightens on Maya's hand. Part of me wants to refuse, to tell her that her family lost the right to give me orders when they shut me out. But another part of me, the part that still remembers when Vanessa and I used to laugh together at family dinners, the part that's desperate for answers, that part makes me open the back door and help Maya climb inside. The car is cool and quiet, smelling faintly of expensive perfume. Maya's eyes go wide as she runs her small fingers along the leather seat. I slide in beside her, closing the door with a soft click that feels too final. Vanessa doesn't drive away immediately. She sits there, both hands on the steering wheel, staring straight ahead. I can see her chest rise and fall with a deep breath. "I'm sorry," she says finally. Her voice cracks just a little. "I'm sorry for how my family has treated you. It's not right. It's never been right." I don't know what to say, so I stay quiet. The silence stretches between us like a worn-out rubber band. "Angela." Vanessa turns in her seat to face me. She's taken off her sunglasses, and I can see her eyes are red, like she's been crying. "Marcus didn't have an accident." My heart stops. "What? He's not hurt. He's fine, physically. I mean," she swallows hard, "he's been living in Atlanta this whole time, with someone." The words hit me like a slap. I feel Maya's little hand squeeze mine, sensing my tension even if she doesn't understand it. "With who?" My voice sounds hollow. "Her name is Crystal. They've been together for almost 2 years. She's pregnant, Angela. 6 months along." The world tilts. I hear the words, but they don't make sense. They float around me like broken pieces of a puzzle I can't put together. "My mother knew," Vanessa continues, and now tears are sliding down her cheeks. "She's known for over a year. She helped him hide it. She told him to cut contact with you completely. Said it was cleaner that way. When I found out last month, we had the worst fight of our lives. I told her she was wrong, that you deserved to know, that Maya deserved to have her father in her life. But she said Marcus had moved on, and you needed to do the same. I can't breathe. The air conditioning is blasting, but I'm burning up. The call you got about the accident, that was my mother. She wanted you to come to Atlanta, so she could tell you face to face that you needed to let Marcus go. She wanted to do it in front of the whole family, it official somehow. I think. Vanessa's voice breaks. I think she wanted to humiliate you one last time so you'd never come back. Something cold settles in my chest. It's not sadness anymore. It's something harder, clearer. Where is he? I ask quietly. Angela, I don't think where is he? Vanessa looks at me for a long moment. Then she nods, puts the car in drive, and pulls away from the station. We drive for 20 minutes through Atlanta's afternoon traffic. Maya falls asleep against my shoulder, exhausted from the long morning. I stroke her hair absently, my mind spinning. 3 years. 3 years of struggle, of working double shifts, of telling Maya that Daddy loved her but had to be away for work. 3 years of his mother's cold voice telling me to be patient, to have faith. 3 years of lies. The anger is building now, hot and righteous. But beneath it, there's something else. A strange, calm clarity. I'm not the same woman Marcus left behind. I've been broken down and built myself back up. I've learned to survive. And survival has made me strong. Vanessa pulls onto a tree-lined street in a nice neighborhood, the kind with manicured lawns and BMWs in the driveways. She parks in front of a 2-story brick house with white shutters and a porch swing. This is it, she whispers. He doesn't know I'm bringing you here. Angela, I just thought you should know the truth. What you do with it, that's up to you. I look at the house. Through the front window, I can see warm light glowing. A shadow moves across the curtains. Someone's home. Can you watch Maya for a few minutes? I ask. Of course. I carefully slide out from under my sleeping daughter and step out of the car. My legs feel shaky, but my resolve is steel. I walk up that perfect little pathway, past the garden gnomes and the welcome mat, and I ring the doorbell. Footsteps inside. The door opens, and there he is, Marcus. He looks different. His beard is trimmed. He's gained a little weight, looks healthier actually. He's wearing a polo shirt and khaki shorts, like he's been playing house in suburbia. When he sees me, his face goes white. Angela? His voice is barely a whisper. Hello, Marcus. What are you? How did you? He steps out onto the porch, closing the door quickly behind him. You can't be here, can't I? My voice is calm, too calm. It seems to unnerve him more than shouting would. I got a call that my husband was hurt, that he needed me. Funny thing, though, you look fine to me. Angela, listen. Unexplained, baby. Who's at the door? A voice calls from inside. Sweet, young, curious. Marcus's eyes squeeze shut. Please, not like this. But I'm already moving past him, pushing the door open. He tries to grab my arm, but I shake him off. I walk into his perfect little house with its perfect little furniture and its smell of dinner cooking. And there she is. She's young, maybe 25. Pretty, with light skin and long braids pulled into a bun. She's wearing a maternity dress, her belly round and obvious. She looks at me with confusion that quickly turns to alarm. Who are you? She asks. I turn to look at Marcus, who's standing in the doorway looking like he wants to disappear. Tell her. He opens his mouth, closes it, opens it again. Crystal? This is Angela, your ex? Crystal asks, one hand protectively on her belly. His wife, I correct her gently. We're still married actually. Never got divorced. Hard to do that when your husband disappears for 3 years and stops answering his phone. The color drains from Crystal's face. She looks at Marcus. You said you were divorced. It's complicated. No, Marcus. It's really not. I'm surprised by how steady my voice is, how calm I feel. It's like I'm watching this happen to someone else. You abandoned your family. You let your mother lie to me for years. You're having a baby with this woman while you have a 5-year-old daughter sleeping in a car outside who thinks her daddy doesn't love her anymore. Crystal's eyes fill with tears. You have a daughter? He didn't tell you? I ask softly. She shakes her head, tears spilling down her cheeks. She's looking at Marcus like she's never seen him before. Crystal, please. Let me explain. Marcus is pleading now, moving toward her. Don't. She holds up her hand. Don't touch me right now. There's a long, horrible silence. I should feel victorious, but I don't. I just feel tired, so incredibly tired. I didn't come here for revenge, I say quietly. I came here because I thought you needed me. Because despite everything, despite 3 years of silence and pain, some part of me still cared enough to get on a bus with our daughter and come see if you were okay. Marcus won't meet my eyes. But now, see the truth. You didn't need me. You didn't want me. You wanted a fresh start, and you didn't care why you hurt to get it. I take a breath, and with it, I feel something release. Some weight I've been carrying that I didn't even know was there. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go back to Memphis with Maya. You're going to sign divorce papers, and you're going to set up child support. Not because I need your money, I've survived 3 years without it, but because you owe your daughter that much. She exists. You don't get to pretend she doesn't. I turn to Crystal, who's still crying silently. I'm sorry this happened to you. Truly, I hope your baby is healthy and happy. But maybe ask yourself what kind of man abandons one family and lies about it to start another. Then I walk toward the door. Marcus steps aside automatically, and I pass him without another glance. I'm halfway down the walkway when I hear Crystal's voice, loud and clear. Get out. Get out of my house. I don't turn around. I just keep walking to the car, where Vanessa is waiting with wide eyes and Maya is starting to wake up, rubbing her sleepy face. Mommy? Maya asks. Where are we? Nowhere important, baby. I say, climbing into the back seat and pulling her into my arms. We're going home now. Vanessa drives us back to the bus station in silence. When we get there, she parks and turns around to face me. You okay? She asks. I think about it. Really think about it. Yeah, I say. And I'm surprised to find it's true. I am. I'm sorry, Vanessa says again. For all of it. For my family. For not standing up sooner. You stood up when it mattered. I tell her. Thank you for that. She reaches back and squeezes my hand. Then she pulls an envelope from her purse and hands it to me. This is from me. Not from the family. From me. It's not much, but I want you to have it. I open the envelope. Inside are 5 crisp $100 bills. Vanessa, can't. Yes, you can. For Maya. For you. Consider it back child support that should have been coming all along. Tears prick my eyes, the first tears I've shed today. Thank you. We exchange a long look, and I see in her eyes the friend I used to have. Maybe still have. Maya and I get out of the car and watch as Vanessa drives away. Then we go inside the station, hand in hand, and wait for our bus home. 6 months later, I'm in my small kitchen in Memphis, making breakfast for Maya before her first day of kindergarten. The morning sun streams through the window, catching on the new curtains I finally saved up enough to buy. My phone buzzes with a text from Vanessa. Divorce papers signed. Child support starts next month. How are you? I smile and text back. We're good. Really good. And it's true. I got a raise at work. Denise and I are closer than ever. Maya is thriving. I've started taking an online class to become a dental hygienist. Life is full and busy, and mine. There are still hard days. Days when Maya asks about her daddy and I have to find the right words. Days when I worry about money or the future. But those days are fewer now, because I've learned something important. You can't build a life on someone else's lies. You can't wait for someone else to give you permission to move forward. Sometimes, the kindest thing you can do for yourself is let go. Not with anger, not with revenge, just with acceptance. Marcus chose his path. Crystal will choose hers. Vanessa chose to do what was right. And me? I chose myself. I chose Maya. I chose truth over fantasy, and strength over bitterness. I hear Maya's footsteps on the stairs, her excited voice calling, Mommy, is my backpack ready? Yes, baby. I call back. Come eat your pancakes. She bounces into the kitchen, all bright eyes and yellow ribbons, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and I realize something. I'm not waiting at bus stations anymore. I'm not wondering when my life will start again. This is my life, right here, right now, and it's more than enough. It's everything.